Where do I even begin? Because of this card, this combo is even more ridiculous. You end on a better monster, you still loop your opponent's entire hand and extra deck, and it's bullshit. If you guys are new here, consider subscribing, hit that notification bell. You guys will be notified whenever I upload. You also be notified when I stream over on Twitch. A link is in the description. You guys know the usual spiel. We're here back for, I guess, part 2 of this broken pure MEKK-KNIGHT hand loop extra deck combo that now that we have our LINKROSS, shout out to my boy Pete, as always, for providing me with everything I need. This card got banned in Japan for a reason. This card is banned in Japan, in case you don't know. It's not banned here in the TCG. I don't think it will get banned here in the TCG quite yet, but let me tell you right now, this card is ridiculous, and you'll see in this combo why it's so ridiculous. So I'm going to get into it for you guys. So as you guys know, this combo is achieved with 2 cards, Girsu in purple or Girsu in blue, where either combination of those works, and then you have 3 other cards in hand. So for this video, because it's my combo, I decided to give myself a stupid hand of a Nibiru, an Ashen, and Imperm. The only reason I did this, I don't need any of these cards to perform the combo. They're literally just cards in my hand. This is just saying if we go second and we open this combo, we open broken. I figure my combo, I can open broken if I want. Don't count these 3 cards. They're not even necessary. Look at them as blanks. I just wanted to use them for video purposes. But we're going to get into the combo, and hopefully you guys do enjoy the ridiculousness that is now even more ridiculous because of a little card called LINKROSS. So we're going to get into it just like the previous combos. All you do, normal summon your Girsu, activate your effect. And what you do, you guys already know this step. And like I always tell you guys, I'm just going to show you guys like the actual thing we do. I'll show it over here so you guys can see it. That's not the actual graveyard, but we're going to use it as, we'll put the graveyard up here. We'll use the graveyard as there for the purpose of this video. Now, you already know, Girsu, spawn a token to me. Spawn a token to the opponent. Always put it in the opponent's extra monster zone. Reason is, it'll create the column for you. Next, link the token into good old LINKROSS. And look at that. Off of Girsu, the easiest column I've ever made for a MEKK-KNIGHT deck. With that, special purple. Now, I mentioned this, I believe, in combo number 1. Now I want you guys to remember this. So, if for some reason you get hand trapped here, and I can't tell you how many times purple has been hand trapped because you target itself, it can get hand trapped, it just sits there. Leave it in defense. The only reason I say that is because you can still spin away during your opponent's turn, but just in case they try to lightning storm you. Not that it matters, but it's the little things that matter in this game. But anyways, on to the combo. Banish the purple Nightfall. We're going to search our deck for blue. So as you guys can see, the deck hasn't changed too much, but we're going to get blue. Reshuffle, it's just a habit, don't mind me, it's just the duelist in me, I'm always doing that. Special blue, activate blue's effect, and we're going to search for our Indigo Eclipse. I finally got the 3rd one of these, so now the deck looks more complete. So there we go, there's our Indigo Eclipse. Like I said, it's the same thing you do with all MEKK-KNIGHTs. You always go purple to blue, blue to indigo, and you just continue up the like tree of colors, basically, as I call it. So now, here's our hand. 3 cards that don't matter, and the 1 card that does matter, the Indigo Eclipse. Now from here, we're going to continue. Same thing as last time. You turn the blue and the LINKROSS, those 2 again, that's our graveyard just for the video purpose, into our Lib. Now Lib activates. We have a World Chalice monster, which we sent off of Girsu. You could also send the World Chalice guy. That's also a World Legacy monster, but for the combo, we send that. So because of that, we can now search and set from our deck a World Legacy card. The card you want is your Succession. It is your Monster Reborn. So set it wherever, and then you activate it. Its effect will reborn a monster to a link zone. So what we're going to reborn is, if you guys remember from the previous combo, the combo hasn't changed. It just becomes a little different now with LINKROSS. We're going to summon World Armor. World Armor's effect is going to activate since it was special summoned. It will now search us another World Legacy card. So we're going to search Key. So the trick is, do not search the field spell until you make Morningstar. That's one thing I can emphasize to you guys, is just remember that. You can just activate this now if you want. This will add back our purple, which is very important. This step is very important because, as you can see, this is our hand. Now we have indigo, purple, 3 cards in hand that don't matter, but this is very important. From here, we now special our Indigo Eclipse. Okay, we're good. Now, you guys remember how we did things differently in the other combo. Now, because of having this handy dandy little LINKROSS, we now turn our Blade Master into LINKROSS. Now, one thing I can tell you guys is, if you wanted, you could trigger Lib's effect to spin away the token. You also can block some hand traps because of LINKROSS activating, this activating. LINKROSS will activate. We're going to go for 2 tokens. Just summon them to your empty zones, obviously. So that's basically our board. So our board right there, you You guys already know. Now we turn this token back into a Linkross because you can't link summon with the tokens, but you can use Linkross effect. So there you go. There's your board right now. That's pretty crazy. Like, there's our board right now. Now with this, from here we then turn our Indigo Eclipse and our Linkross, turn those two into Morningstar. And you see, this is where it was different before. You guys saw like the little mess up I had in that combo. Obviously, there was only one link zone for that pointed down and to the left for Lib, because the Linkross would point straight down, so our board is perfect. And then we use Morningstar's effect. Now here's why Key's effect mattered. Like I told you guys before, you're going to discard the purple, which is very important because you need to have that extra name in there to complete the combo. And you're going to now search for scars. So we've done everything else. We've done every other like main searching thing we're going to do. Now our last piece is just to search for the field spell. So there we go, World Legacy Scars, and we're good to go. Shuffle, just like I said, force a habit, don't mind me, and we just add it to our hand. We don't use it just yet. From here we can continue on. So what I usually do here is you can just turn your Morningstar, and I usually just go Morningstar and Girsu. I just turn these two into our Spectrum Supreme. It'll be right under here as well because the zone points perfectly. Now, like I said last time, it's very important that you line up Key with Spectrum Supreme because the Spectrum Supreme's effect, you'll launch off this card and summon any MEKK-KNIGHT from your deck that has a different name. Now, you could summon Avram. This is what we did last time. We got a holo upgrade. But you can summon it if you want, but you could summon any MEKK-KNIGHT, honestly. It does not matter. You could summon yellow, red. You honestly could just summon yellow, red, or Avram. We'll keep the combo the same though, so you can summon Avram, but you could summon any other MEKK-KNIGHT. So we'll just summon that over there. So we're good to go. So we have all that. Now that we've done that, 2 link monsters, boom. Same thing. Avramax. Card's broken. Now I know what you're thinking. Okay, this looks pretty much the same. LINKROSS basically made it easy to where you turn it into this. Now here's the difference what LINKROSS did. We ended on a Morningstar. I think it was just a Morningstar and something else. I don't remember. But what you're able to do here now that I've watched like multiple combo videos, is now you take your one MEKK-KNIGHT, and like I said, it could be any of the other names, your World Legacy Armor guy, and your Avramax. You link those 3. And this is what you end on. Probably one of my favorite link monsters ever printed, the BLS Soldier of Chaos. Now, look at your hand still. You activate your field spell. Obviously, I'm just doing it there for video purposes. Activate effect. Have we met our requirements? Well, if you guys remember the other combo, we basically did the same thing. LINKROSS just made it so much easier. And we end on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We'll count them and verify just to be sure. So for our MEKK-KNIGHTs, we have blue, indigo, purple, Girsu, Morningstar, Avramax, Avram, and Spectrum Supremes for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, exactly 8 MEKK-KNIGHT. We banish the 8, and guess what? There goes the opponent's hand, there goes the opponent's extra deck, and you're ending on a BLS link and a token. Now, here's the other thing. You have 3 cards in hand. Now, just saying, we decided to give ourselves these cards. Now, you're probably thinking, okay, Slim, that's broken. Obviously, you go second. You have your hand traps to back it up. Exactly. But this is a going first combo, so in a way, I gave myself cards that weren't really that important. It could be any cards we want. Now, what this lets you do is you've destroyed your opponent's entire extra deck, which is broken. You've destroyed your opponent's entire hand, which is also broken. Now, everyone's saying, okay, well, how does the opponent come back from this? Obviously, they draw a card. They can't even link into anything. I don't know what 2-card combo they could do. The only thing that could possibly trigger is if there's something in the graveyard, but I doubt it. Now, it could be any card you want. With this specific hand, I just set the Imperm, hold the Ash, hold the Nibiru, call it a day. But why this combo is so broken is our BLS has its protection effect. Now let me tell you, if you're playing a trap deck, it's one of the hardest cards to out. So without a doubt, it's a fantastic ending board. It doesn't look like much, but it's very strong. It's very, very strong. And then whatever we draw the rest of our turn, it's great. Now this is to say, what if you don't have more MEKK-KNIGHTs in hand? Like, you can still do things. Like, you can still create things. This also has an effect that boosts your MEKK-KNIGHTs by 300. You can discard a MEKK-KNIGHT card and draw another card. Like, there are a lot of things you can do with this. And I think it's absolutely crazy that this whole combo just turned into this. Now, this is a very different ending board. I had Morningstar, but instead I ended with a fully protected BLS. And it's because of this card. it's because of LINKROSS this combo is possible, and it's absolutely insane. But that's today's video, you guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. I know it's pretty crazy, but we're Team MEKK-KNIGHT over here, and we just like to show you guys all the crazy stuff we learned from other channels and just combos to keep you guys informed. I hope you guys enjoyed. There'll be an updated MEKK-KNIGHT list coming very soon. Not a lot has changed, but we're just trying out new ratios, and I'll definitely keep you guys up to date because this is a deck I'm not going to put down anytime soon. But I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you want to purchase any of the cards you saw here or any from the deck profile, consider using my TCG player link. It's in the description below. A portion of what you spend goes back to the channel. It helps me out, and I do appreciate it. I think MEKK-KNIGHTs are insane. I love them to death. I hope you guys will give them a try. I think they're fantastic. LINKROSS is broken. I don't know if they're going to handle it here in the TCG anytime soon, but this card is insane, and I really think that MEKK-KNIGHTs have definitely evolved to a point that I think more people need to put respect on this deck. I absolutely love it. They didn't hit Alistair and Friends, but guess what? I took the time to learn this deck, and now I have MEKK-KNIGHT and MEKK-KNIGHT Evoked as decks that I can play, and LINKROSS just added to this ridiculous combo and lets me end on a BLS, which is just easily one of my favorite cards in the game, so I absolutely love it. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Shout out to all the MEKK-KNIGHT players out there. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.